Good morning. In this first video, there are 3 videos. We will see the general organization of the last version of ODOO LIMS by Logicasoft. This is available in V11 and also in version 12 of ODOO. So ODOO is organized with apps, and usually when we implement a lab, we are using this set of modules, but this is depending, of course, of your project. So basically we will use the contact, the sales, the website if you use the portal, the LIMS in itself, the inventory if you manage products or if you control products within the LIMS, the invoicing module. If you are a R&D center, then we have a specific module linking the LIMS with the project and the task. So you see that we have a direct link. When you have a project, we can create analysis related to the project and so on. So we have also an employee module. On the employee module, you can very easily see who is doing what within the organization, have a graphical view, how many people are working with within a specific job, and so on. What is interesting, we have also a skills management module. This is typically interesting if you are a certified or accredited body. So you can have the list of your skills, and then you can have the list of the qualified users, and per user and skill you have the validity date, the last training date, and you will have a complete, all the sequences here are the different training of your people, again with complete traceability. We also have a full maintenance module that allows you to encode all your equipment. So this is not only for laboratories, but within bigger organization, you can also have different categories of equipment. So you can manage all kind of equipment within your organization, not only the lab, but also assets and infrastructure. And you can have, of course, all the maintenances, request, a calendar of maintenance, and so on, pivot table everywhere in the system. But you normally know that if you know a little bit of ODOO. So we have also a management system allowing to create and manage non-conformities within the system with a accredited flow. So you can have all the causes and analysis and all the actions which are in relation with your non-conformity. It is available for, of course, different system of management. So you can manage ISO 17025, but also manage 9001 system and so on. So if we look at the LIMS, so you will see in part 2 of the video that it is focused on LIMS for utilities. So when you are a utility, you usually have sampling points, but a lot of laboratories, even if they perform a lot for utilities, they also have external customers, or they just perform some analysis by receiving sample, not samples related to a sampling point. So in that kind, we have several possibilities to create an analysis. For instance, we can go to the analysis request, and here create a request for a customer, which is myself. And you have to choose a service type. Let's say it's a normal service type, and you just have to say, okay, I'm going to ask you tap water with basic controls, and I'm going to send you maybe 5 samples. I want the price at this stage. So I drill down within the samples, and I can generate a quotation. So it will prepare me a quotation with a price. We have price list. We have a lot of information which are available. You see it's linked with my request. But in fact, I'm just phoning you and say, no, it's not with the normal service type. I'm asking for the, I'm asking with the express service type. And you see here that in fact, there is a markup that is fully customizable and very easily customizable. So I save, and I'm going to ask again a sale order. So the system tells me that there is already one. So if I continue, I'm going to create and replace with a new quotation. And you see that this time there is a markup of 100%, but if I want, I can still edit and change it or make a rebate and so on. So basically, you have to send by mail to your customer, for instance, or just to print. And then if you use the portal mode, the quotation will be available also on the portal. So if you have the portal, you just have to click on your quotation. It's a different one, but it's just for the example. And then you can use all the power of ODOO to have nice quotation with information about your lab, etc. And you can set also the accept button. So if I sign here, accept and sign, it is automatically accepted in the backend. You can also print, you can edit, and you can also link with a payment mode in ODOO. Okay, so I have the information that my quotation is accepted. Automatically, my request is accepted. And now I have a new button, I can create the analysis. So for the moment, these are not real analysis. We want the confirmation of the customer before creating the samples. Otherwise, with some LIMS, you have to create the samples and set the quotation. And if the customer doesn't accept the quotation, then you have to delete all the analysis, all the samples you create. So now I can create, say, okay, it's planned for today. And this is a customer. And then I can create all the analysis. And so I would say that on a commercial point of view, the job is now done. So we are creating samples and the samples are passed to the lab. So the creation is done. So I have now my 5 analyses with 30 methods and so on. And so I can work analysis by analysis to receive, to set them to ongoing work and so on. So, but I can also, by mass change, I can say, okay, it's received, and with a lot of information that will be copied on each analysis. So you will see in the second video the details of the workflow of the analysis. If you want to create very quickly analysis, you can also just go to the analysis, create, and very easily, I would say what is very important is to set a matrix, and after that, date. Otherwise, the system cannot show you the analysis in the calendar mode, and add your parameter packs. So, okay, basic, control, and that's also you have an analysis. So imagine that a customer is asking you also to make an analysis, and then you have anyway to go and take it on site. So you can also add this analysis in an already existing tour. You just have to go to tour, I don't know, or create one. You can add the analysis in this tour. And so the sampling guide will have the information that there is a tour, or this is added to an already existing tour. So this is quite easy to create analysis and so on. So in the next video, you will see a more focused, utility-focused demonstration of the LIMS.